Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Inquisitor Snow, and I'm here to tell you why I like Fortnite. So, there seems to be a trend that whenever I say that I play Fortnite, people always stop and ask, isn't that game for kids? And, I always have to give the same response, which is, no, it's made for all people. The only sort of media you see about it just tends to have kids because kids are the louder audience. Now, a lot of times people hear that and they'll think, yeah, sure, yeah, right, way to justify it. But that is exactly what I'm here to do today. I'm here to tell you exactly why I like Fortnite. I'm justifying my love for this game. Because, yeah, I will happily say, I freaking love Fortnite and I'm addicted to it. There's no other way to say it. I freaking love Fortnite. But before we jump into this video, there's something I need you to do for me. I've noticed that a lot of the viewers are not subscribed to the channel. I need you to subscribe to this channel. My goal was to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. As of right now, I am filming this the same day I filmed the previous video. So as of right now, I do not have 1,000 subscribers. But I am aware that I will have it soon enough. So, because of that, I am now bumping up my new goal to 2,000 by the end of this year. And this does not help me. Seeing that 49.6% that aren't subscribed does not help me. So, how do we fix this? By you subscribing to the channel, you silly goose. Just subscribe, just hit that button. It doesn't take much effort, and you can even click no notifications if you don't want to watch any more of them. Just support me. That's all I ask. But anyways, enough begging for subscribers, and let's jump into this video. Now, this is a topic not a lot of people seem to understand, because not a lot of people will give Fortnite a second chance ever since the children took over. So, let me start with saying one thing first. I used to hate Fortnite. I used to hate everything about it. All I saw was the child community, and it was so toxic that I just hated it. I wouldn't give it a chance. The emotes make me cringe so bad that I hated it. I hated the entire game. I wouldn't give it a chance at all. But a couple of years ago, I actually started watching one of my friends play it, and the game looked actually interesting, and I got very much into the game because of that. Over the time of my playing it, I realized that I don't ever see the kids that are posted all over the place because I'm not actively seeking teaming up with those annoying kids that are seen everywhere. Now, I get it, you still say, oh, well, it's a kid's game. But the thing is, it's not. It's become a pro game over the years. There are pro gamers that play it all the time, and it has such a large community that, honestly, to judge it and call it a kid's game is just disrespectful to the game itself because of how much work they have poured into it. The creators of Fortnite have put a lot of effort into their game, whether it be the beautiful design of the map, the amazing upgrades that they do to the graphics, or just the way that they have fixed the combat overall. They have made this game flow very well. So, let's start with the first one of my things that I love about it, is the costumes. Yeah, I get it, the costumes, what a cliche. But yeah, that's one of it. The creators of this game have some amazing ideas for costume design. They create some amazing characters that would be really cool characters to see if I watched a show or played a stereotypical game. I would love to see characters like this in them. Yes, they also have characters which are kind of annoying to see, but there are some really cool designs as well. In fact, the character that I use as my channel brand for my Fortnite gameplay actually is a perfect representation of what I would want my character design to be. The dude has white hair. I can customize his style to be white, green, and black. And then I have a shield that I use as a back bling that has a snowflake on it. I have a pickaxe that has a snowflake on it. I have my glider is a giant ice dragon that breathes ice out of its mouth. And then my fall trail is snowflakes that fall behind me. My guns have paint on them that make them neon green and they glow. Except for my sniper, which I use cherry blossoms on. Because, let's face it, if any weapon is samurai, it's 100% the sniper. Silent and deadly, yet quick. So, yeah, number one reason why I love it is, in fact, the characters, which I used to hate. Season 5 changed that for me, when I fell in love with the character Ragnarok. Now let's move on to reason 2 on why I love this game. So reason 2 is that they have themed seasons. Every single season, they have a theme. The first season that I remember having a theme was season 5, because that's the one I got into. I know that I'm pretty sure there were themes before then, but season 5 was the first one I actually got into. I played a couple matches in season 3, but I did not actually play the game. I didn't dedicate myself to actually playing the game. But in season 5, I started playing the game, and I liked the theme that they had going on, which was all about time. There were time rifts that were created that were pulling things from all different time zones, and so they designed the whole thing around time and cultures. And which is how we ended up with Ragnarok, which is a blue Viking, which is pretty freaking sick. But not the point. The point is, every single season they have had themes. They've had a pirate theme, they've had an ice theme, they've had the current one is secret agent theme, which is pretty awesome because you can walk into phone booths and you'll change into a disguise. You can sneak into secret bases where there's thugs walking around and there's secret bosses and they have a vault, and if you kill the boss, you can get a vault. You can get a key card to open the vault. Yeah, I'm not going to continue to rant about this, but they have themes for each season which make the seasons more enjoyable to play. And seeing what the new season's going to be is such a driving force for me, especially when they have the really cool ones dedicated to seasons, such as in season 6, where they had their entire season was dedicated to Halloween. Because of that, they had zombie events where there were zombies walking around, and it was pretty freaking cool. And then the entire battle pass was designed around Halloween costumes, ending up with the level 100 character being Dire, which is a werewolf that I currently have, and he's pretty sick. It's pretty awesome. The Dire I like is a pure white werewolf with a gold and black jacket combination, and basically he is a karate werewolf, which is I love the idea of that. That's freaking insane. But yeah, each season has a theme, and they have some pretty cool ones. Now let's move on to the final big reason why I love this game. So, Fortnite, to most people, seems at bare minimum like they're not trying hard and it's just a battle royale. But they actually put a lot of effort into it. They have lore in the game. Yeah, I bet you probably didn't know that if you don't play the game. There's lore for Fortnite. Yeah, for real. It has lore. I promise that there is lore. So, one of the first ones I remember was that there was a meteor shower, I believe it was in season 3 or 4, there was a meteor shower that destroyed parts of the map. So, the entire season, this full 2 or 3 months that this season went on, slowly but surely these trucks started moving across the map and moving the meteors away from where they had landed to an agent facility, to a government facility to study the rocks. Around some point in the season, there was a large meteor that had crashed in the middle of the map that had cracked open, and someone came out of it. I believe he was the scientist. He came out of it and went to a secret lair and built a rocket. And at the end of the season, the rocket flew up into the air and cracked the sky open, creating time rifts. Now, these time rifts led into Season 5. And in Season 5, it brought things from different time eras. And it actually brought things from the game world into our world. Now, this is why I started falling in love with the game, was this part right here. One of the landmarks for Fortnite was this Durr Burger head. It's this burger that has googly eyes and a tongue sticking out of it. But during the Time Rift event, it was sucked out of Fortnite and put into our world. It landed on the beach in California, where people who had just happened to be at the beach found it. Of course, obviously, it was placed there by Epic Games, but it plays really well into their lore, where they had this Durr Burger come out of the game into our real world, and where it had landed, soon after news spread about it, this government agency built a fence around this Durr Burger. And they had secret government agents standing out in front of it, giving out cards, business cards, and whenever people rang the business cards, like called the number on the business cards, it would tell them a secret message. It was a huge deal. It was a huge deal. Also, meanwhile, they hid a bunch of the loot llamas that you see in the game. They hid 5 of them across Europe and Asia. Across Europe and Asia. And it was also a pretty big deal because they were super far apart. They were miles apart. Like, most people wouldn't have been able to find them, but people took pictures of them living in those areas and uploaded them to Twitter. These were all pretty big deals. Moving into Season 6, at the end of 5, a cube popped up. A dark cube popped up. This dark cube made its way all the way to Loot Lake in the center of the map, changing the water to the color of the cube. Whenever you jumped in the water, you would bounce. This cube ended up becoming a darkness incarnate, basically, and turned into the Season 6 event, where basically it ripped Loot Lake out of the ground and started floating in the air. And it became Kevin the Cube, as dubbed by, I believe, Twitter, but by the Fortnite community, it became known as Kevin the Cube. I'm not going to go into all the lore, because there's a ton of it, but a ton of events happen like that. It plays up all the way until the final season, Chapter 10, where it got time-locked. And when it got time-locked, parts of the big events from the previous seasons started being ripped into this part of the world. They got ripped into the current timeline. This ended up in a cataclysmic event that blew up the entire island and the entire reality, ending up in the black hole event for 2 days straight. For 2 days, people could not log into Fortnite, and they were losing it. Myself included, because I wanted to play so bad. It was just 2 days, and that's the best part, is they made you wait 2 days, which isn't long at all. But by that time, your anticipation was so high, you couldn't wait any longer. So when they released the next season, which is Chapter 2, Season 1, everyone was ecstatic. And they did it in the best way possible. They released you into their new world with upgraded graphics and a brand new map, using a character that was defaulted to you from the very first season. They redid the entire outfit of that character, redid the gliders, and not only did they do that, but during the trailer for the season, they ended the trailer by you dropping straight into a match. Seamlessly. They jumped out of the battle bus at the end of the trailer, next thing you know, you're in a match. They did it so perfectly, I was freaking out. There was live footage on my YouTube channel, and I was going insane about it. It was awesome. I had just not seen a free game, do something to that extent. Fortnite puts a lot of love and passion into their game. Moving on into this season, they didn't have a big event happen this last season. It was kind of a background thing where there was these two agencies that are now called Shadow and Ghost, but in last season they were Ego and Alter, and now they are Shadow and Ghost, which led into the Secret Agents event that is happening this season. So everything that they do, all these themes, have an actual purpose. There is reasoning behind it. There is story to it. There is lore to this world. And it's pretty awesome that Fortnite, Epic Games, has put this much effort into this game to make this gigantic, incredibly awesome series. I love Fortnite. I am a 21-year-old male, and I love Fortnite. I love it. I play it every single night unless something comes up to where I can't play it, and then I'm upset that I didn't get to play it. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm going to continue to play this game until it crashes, until this game ends its own career. Because nothing lasts forever. But man, I sure hope Fortnite lasts a long time, because I freaking love it, and I love everything that they've done up to this point. And this season is probably my favorite season so far. The secret agent thing, oh, it had me so entertained. I was so ready to play it. And oh my gosh, since I started playing it, I've been in love with it. This game is beautiful. I love this season. And Deadpool's in it, so that's a plus. Deadpool's been one of my favorite Marvel characters for a long time. And I mean before the movies. I'm an OG Deadpool lover. He was incredible for a long time. I have his first 4 comics. It was a comic series retelling his origin story from like 1990 something, and I have 4. It was a 4 comic series, and I have all 4 of them signed by Rob Liefeld, the creator of Deadpool. But this video is going on for way too long. It's 20 minutes now and recording. Hopefully after editing I can cut that down a little bit. But anyways, this is what I'm saying. This is my passion, why I love this game so much. I didn't even mention the crossovers, because you know they've done crossovers with Marvel, they've done crossovers with DC. They did a crossover with It, Stranger Things, Batman, for crying out loud. Now they have the Deadpool thing going on. They have some pretty great crossovers too. They do amazing stuff. And I have to say I'm proud to play this game. I love this game. So I just want to thank Epic Games for this game. Originally, I was not a fan of it. I didn't like it very much. I even had a little bit of stigma whenever I started playing it, just because of everything I knew about the game was cringe. But as I played it more and more, I started to fall in love with it. And yeah, I'm so glad I got into this game, because I wouldn't have it any other way. So again, thank you Epic Games for all that you've created. The series of events that I have played out thanks to this game is incredible, and I love the story behind it. Keep it up. This is a fantastic game, and I don't care what anyone says, it's not for kids, it's for everyone, and I just want to thank you very much for all that you've done for us. But anyways guys, I hope this changes your mind at least a little bit, that you may give Fortnite a try, because it is actually a lot of fun to play. But as for that, if you like this video, press that like button. Every like tells me you enjoy my video, and it tells YouTube others may enjoy my video, and that they should recommend it to others. Also, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel, because every subscription helps, and I'm trying to get to 2,000 by the end of the year. Also, while you're down there hitting that subscribe button, hit that bell button. That bell will notify you anytime I upload a video. So, if you hit that bell button, you can choose either all notifications, some notifications, or no notifications. But if you choose no notifications, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt, no lie. But anyways, I hope to see all you dudes in the next video. Peace.